My first guest is going to be the new host of The Daily Show starting on January 11th, and he's just released his first book entitled Naked Pictures of Famous People. Please welcome Jon Stewart. How are you, Jon?
I'm good. That boy in the piece was legitimately afraid of you.
That's the effect I have on...
Who was he looking to? Because he kept doing... You'd ask him a question, he would go... Like there's a cop
first of all,
over there.
keep in mind, Jon, that's the effect I have on a lot of people. It's not age
Not at all.
It's not age specific, but he did have his people there. And the other thing is when an 11-year-old kid has people.
What's my itinerary?
Yeah, I'm 35. I don't have people. This guy has people and an itinerary.
An itinerary, and the stuff you cut out of the interview, I'm sure he was just, where's my damn cappuccino? The kid looked exactly like, who's the kid from Sequest? He looked like a miniature version of the kid from Sequest.
I'm just a Charles in Charge guy. I didn't do...
I got all their posters up, so it's hard to remember their names.
Right. Now, how have you been? Someone told me that you were at the DMV today.
I had to get my my license. Do you still do you drive? Do you have a license?
Yes, I drive.
Or do you just have people that chauffeur you around town in like the Pope Mobile?
Yeah, no, I'm driven, but on a bicycle.
I went to my thing. I had...
What?
No, I wanted to make sure it was my hand on my own ass.
Yeah.
Not yours.
But I was checking it out.
I know you were, for God's sakes. You devil dog, you. I went to get my license, and the guy who does the pictures, you know?
Right.
Because at DMV, nobody likes to go there. It's not very fun, so you try and make your own humor. And so the guy who was taking the pictures was real gruff, and when he said, you look into the white light and wait for it to go 2 seconds into your picture, and he goes, look into the white light, and then he walked away, giving me just completely free hand to do whatever I wanted.
Right, nice.
So I just did this into the camera.
It's called the I'm a Bad Boy.
So they took it, and that's my picture.
This is the real one? Let's get a shot of this right here.
On my license. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, you'll be able to see that just...
So they take it, and...
I'm a little stink. Oh, you've blacked out your address. Don't do that.
They do that. They
Let's
do that
let
at the
people
DMV.
see where you live, yeah.
So I did that, and when you walk over, you spend about an hour and a half in line, because you know the rule of the DMV, help one person, take a break.
Right.
Help one person.
Right.
Have some lunch, help one person.
Right.
Go to Teen Beat. So it came up, I was standing over there, I finally got to the lady, and she goes, okay, it's $35, whatever it is for your license. And then what I didn't realize is the picture that you take comes up full screen on the computer that she's sitting at. So it was literally just like this. Okay, it's $35 for you. Oh, why did they take your picture like that? You look like a baby. You look just like a baby. Why did they take your picture? So I go, well, here, this might explain it. It's my last license. So that's the last one.
Oh, my God. Oh, you look like Lurch. Can we get we'll see this one.
That's the last one I took. So she goes, you look like a baby. And then I show her this one, and she goes, oh, I get it. You're a jokester. And that was it. And then she
That's
gave
what you are, a
back.
jokester.
I'm a jokester to her, so...
How's the... well, you've been out promoting this book, right?
Yep.
Naked Pictures of Famous People. How's that going? You're getting out, you're seeing the people. Is it fun?
It's reasonably fun. At a book signing, you go do book signings at the bookstores, and Andy was kind enough to come, actually, to the book party. Did you have your fill of the crab cakes? And
I certainly did.
You have a cold, don't you?
I do. I have a lozenge, too.
He just doesn't want to be bothered anymore, does he?
No.
Well, no. Yes, I came to the party. It was very delightful. It was at a hip downtown spot.
It wasn't a hip downtown spot. We go to the book signings, which are, you get your fans, but you also get, like, people who read. Like, actual... My fans are not typically...
Not the big readers?
Exactly. But you can tell the difference very easily, because I ask you questions afterwards, and there's always the first question. The first guy there's first question is, tell me the evolution of the creative process from the written word to performance. And then one of my fans will chime in, is Daisy Fuentes hot? Do you smoke weed?
Do these two groups ever start talking with each other? No.
Nothing. You know, they saw Elie Wiesel last week, and then me. You know.
They make the rounds.
Yeah.
I was there to try and bring them together.
Yeah.
He was the link as far as those kinds of groups were concerned.
I'm the fence sitter.
But it's fun. You go out to the book signings. The toughest part was in promoting it. There's a chapter in there called, and I don't know if I can say, it's called Martha Stewart's Vagina, is the name of the chapter.
And I'm being signaled by our promoter. Yeah, yes, you're encouraged to say that.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So it's actually it's really classy, but it's just a way in her style of how to refurbish that area with, you know, simple drapes or a bamboo curtain or things like that.
Right.
Or perhaps some potpourri in the foyer. But I actually went on CBS this morning with Mark McEwen. Do you know that guy? He does the interview.
Right.
And Martha Stewart did the segment before mine. So I'm in the studio with her thinking I'm a dead man.
Did this come up, her...
Well, she was busy making risotto out of, like, shag carpet and club soda. Like, I don't even know what she was doing.
Right.
She was busy whipping up a bomb that you could eat. And so she didn't say anything, but as soon as I was done, she walked over and she said, oh, I wanted to meet you. And I thought, here we go. You know, I'm checking to see if she's got a paring knife in her hand. And she couldn't have been sweeter. Like, it was almost bizarre, and she fed me a plum tart that she had made herself. It was the most delicious
So she was nice about it?
She hadn't read it.
Oh. I thought maybe she read it and thought, these are helpful hints, you know. I will use some of these.
A plum tart? A plum tart as a vaginal accessory. I had no idea.
Why did you have to link the two? We were doing fine. We were making our getaway, and you had to stop the car, get out, and confess to the crime.